What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So OSHAWOTT Community Day is just around the corner. Let's go through all the event details and some tips for the event. Timestamps below as always, let's hop right into it. So OSHAWOTT Community Day is September 19th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. So wherever you live, that's gonna be the time. Bonuses for the event, we're gonna have increased OSHAWOTT spawns. So OSHAWOTTs will be everywhere with a shiny rate of around 1 in 25. 3 times catch XP, 3-hour incenses, and 3-hour lure modules. So if you activate an incense or a lure during the day, it'll last 3 hours. Also, OSHAWOTTs will be attracted to rainy lure modules. So if you use rainy lure modules, you'll have a higher chance of getting OSHAWOTT spawning off that lure. You could evolve Duwa, which is the middle evolution of OSHAWOTT, into Samurott during the event, plus 2 hours after the event, and it will know the exclusive move Hydro Cannon. We'll talk about if that move is any good a bit further into the video. Also, Samurott will now be able to learn the charge attacked Razor Shell, which is not a legacy move or anything like that, but it's just another move being added to its move pool, which you can use a regular TM to teach it during the community day or after the community day anytime in the future. There's gonna be exclusive special research story, which will cost $1, in which you will get access to a special research story, which I believe is like 4 pages. You'll get a couple extra OSHAWOTT encounters, some extra items, and all that fun stuff for just $1. Do not have to buy this ticket to play community day. It is optional. You can take up to 5 snapshots of any Pokemon, whether that be your buddy or in your box, and you'll get photobombed by an OSHAWOTT 5 times, which an OSHAWOTT will appear on the map, and you can go ahead and catch it. So 5 extra OSHAWOTT encounters, a community box in the shop for 1,280 coins featuring 50 Ultra Balls, 5 Lucky Eggs, 5 Rain Lure modules, and elite fast TM, and finally there'll be OSHAWOTT inspired stickers, which you can get them at Pokestops, opening gifts, or buying them in the shop. This is the OSHAWOTT family right here. So these are the shinies. We're gonna have OSHAWOTT, Duwa, and Samurott. Pretty nice shinies, except I don't really like the Samurott that much. It kind of looks the exact same. And finally, there will be special field research at Pokestops, which will probably require you to catch 3 OSHAWOTTs for either an OSHAWOTT encounter, some Ultra Balls, some Stardust, or some Great Balls, something like that. That's pretty much all the event details. Let's get right into the tips, starting with all the 100% IVs to look out for OSHAWOTT during the day. On screen right now is going to be the OSHAWOTT perfect IV chart. So this will show you the 100% IV CP for an OSHAWOTT at every level from 1 to 50. There are a couple specific levels we want to look out for, starting with field research, which is going to be level 15. So if you do encounter an OSHAWOTT through special research, field research, any sort of research, 448 is going to be 100% IV for OSHAWOTT guarantee. If the weather is non-weather boosted, so if it's any weather other than rainy weather, then the highest possible level you can find an OSHAWOTT in the wild is going to be level 30. Level 30, 100% IV is 896. So if it's not rainy weather and you see an 896 in the wild, it is guaranteed 100% IV. If it is rainy weather, the highest level it can be is going to be level 35. So 971 is going to be the guaranteed 100% IV in rainy weather for OSHAWOTT. Other than that though, pretty much level 1 to level 35, any of these CPs you find in the wild can be 100% IVs, but are not guaranteed. So if you find, you know, a 267 CP OSHAWOTT in the wild, it's not guaranteed to be 100% IV level 9 OSHAWOTT, but there still is a possibility. So you can take a screenshot of this chart if you'd like to keep this on hand. But those are 3 CPs to keep an eye out that are guaranteed. Let's also take a look at the rank 1 PVP IVs for Samurott. If you don't know you want low attack, high defense, high stamina when using Pokemon in PvP, I'll leave a link to a video up here explaining why if you're still confused on that. But let's take a look at what the exact IV spread we want for Samurott. In the Great League, the rank 1 for Samurott is going to be at 0-14-14. So look out for that, but anything with low attack, high defense, high stamina will be in the top 100. In the Ultra League, it's around the same thing. A 1-15-15 is going to be the rank 1, but again, anything low attack, high defense, high stamina is going to be perfect. And in the Master League, of course, 15-15-15 at 100% IV is going to be the best to go with. On the topic of PvP, let's talk about if Samurott is actually going to be any good learning its new exclusive move Hydro Cannon. Is this Pokemon going to be any good for raids or PvP? Check it out right now. As far as raids go, Samurott's not very good. So many better water type attackers like Mega Gyarados and Kyogre. How about for PvP? Unfortunately, Samurott will struggle competing with other water types like Swampert. But Samurott's ranked 92 in the Great League with Hydro Cannon, 112 in the Ultra League, and in the Master League, 156 with XL Candies. So far, it looks like Samurott won't be very good in PvP, and I don't really see it being very good because it just doesn't have a good of a fast move as Swampert. But this is before taking a look at Razor Shell, which is another move Samurott will be able to learn after the community day. We'll make another video on Razor Shell and if it's any good once we do get more information on that move. But for now, Samurott with Hydro Cannon will be an average Pokemon to use, but nothing crazy meta. So yeah, Samurott, not good for raids, so there's a lot of better choices. You can maybe use it as a budget counter, but in terms of PvP goes, Samurott, not going to be meta, but still something to try out. Keep an eye out for YouTubers like PokeAK, Yonkis, and a couple other people who are going to be making probably some videos testing it in PvP, so you can check out if it's going to be any good. I still recommend you guys go ahead and grab yourself a Great League, an Ultra League, and a Master League Samurott for PvP in case it ever does get some sort of move update in the future and becomes really meta. So you have it, but that's Hydro Cannon Samurott. Samurott will also get access to the the move Razor Shell. Now the stats haven't been pushed for Razor Shell at the time of making this video, so I will be making a short video, an under 1 minute video, about if Razor Shell is gonna make Samurott any better once we do get the stats pushed, so stay tuned for that, guys. Okay, now with that out of the way, I wanna get through the most important tip for this community, and that is gonna be all about XP. You've heard this a billion times from me, from plenty of other YouTubers, but we have 3 times catch XP during the event. Catching a Pokemon on an excellent throw is gonna be base 1000 XP. During 3 times catch XP, that's gonna be 3000 XP. If you wanna use a Lucky Egg, if you have a couple Lucky Eggs saved, you can use a Lucky Egg and get 6000 XP to like 8000 XP, depends on other bonuses too, per catch. So please, 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 if you're not level 40, if you're not level 50, if you just want XP, wherever you're at, if you need XP, OSHAWOTT Community Day is the time to play. Bust out the theory calculator here. Let's say we're running Lucky Egg for an hour and we are doing, you know, 1 excellent throw every 2 minutes. I think that's pretty reasonable. That's gonna be 30 excellent throws per hour, which is gonna go to 180,000 XP per hour if we just use a Lucky Egg for an hour and hit an excellent throw every 2 minutes. I think that's pretty reasonable. I want you guys to do the math here on how many excellent throws you can hit. I can do like, you know, it depends on how good you are, but I can probably do like 3 excellent throws a minute. Once you get the pattern down for OSHAWOTT, that's gonna be 180, I think. I'm not sure if my math is right here. But times 6,000, that's 1,000,000 XP an hour. Also on top of that, if you're using Lucky Eggs, make sure you line up some friendship bonuses, which, you know, you can see on screen right here, can get you a lot of XP. Just wait till you're 1 day away with that friend, put a Lucky Egg on during the community day, crack that friendship bonus, get that best friend, ultra friend bonus, hit those excellent throws. Plenty of XP is to be gotten during this community day. If you need it, guys, it's there for the taking, and that's how you do it. Moving on here, Mega Pokemon. So if you don't know, if you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch while that Mega Pokemon is active, that's the same type as that Mega Pokemon, you'll get 1 bonus regular candy. Not a bonus XL candy, just a bonus regular candy, but it's still worth it for you guys because you can transfer those candies into XL candies. You can either Mega Evolve a Blastoise, a Gyarados, or a Slowbro. All 3 of those Megas are water type, and OSHAWOTT is a water type, so you will get 1 bonus candy during community day. If you don't have enough Mega Energy for any of these Megas, you can do 2 things. First of all, you can look for, I believe there's a task, it'll be on screen right now, for Blastoise Mega Energy if you want to grind some Blastoise Mega Energy, and also there's one for Slowbro Mega Energy, which you can search at Pokestops to do that task. Or if you've already Mega Evolved either 3 of these Megas, you can just walk it to get Mega Energy, so you have enough Mega Energy to evolve it during the community day. So start doing that if you don't have that yet. Now let's take a look at some medal tips for you guys, because community days are a great time to grind some platinum medals. First of all, OSHAWOTT's a water type Pokemon, so if you haven't completed your swimmer medal, which requires you catch 2,500 water type Pokemon, definitely a great time to go ahead, take a big chunk out of it, or even complete it. We are getting those 5 snapshots, so make sure that you go ahead and take your 5 snapshots with OSHAWOTT, because if you need to complete your cameraman medal, which requires you to have 400 surprise encounters, go snapshot, which is just 400 snapshots, you can, you know, take 5 out of this. It's super great because normally you can only do 1 snapshot a day. Also, the Picnicker medal requires you to use a lure to help any trainer catch 2,500 Pokemon. Lures are going to be activated for 3 hours. So what I recommend doing is at the start of community day, go to a downtown area or a busy area where there's going to be a lot of trainers and be the first to put down a lure. If you put down a lure in a busy area, you can take a huge chunk out of the Picnicker medal, since so many trainers are going to be catching OSHAWOTTs off your lure. Also, I recommend even using a rain lure so you can help other trainers get more OSHAWOTTs. So if you have rain lures, use those. If you don't, the second lure I would recommend using is just the original lure, and that will also increase the OSHAWOTT spawns just at a slower rate. Also, once community day does end, I recommend you guys go ahead and trade for Luckies. If you don't know, when you randomly mirror trade with a friend, there's like a 5% chance that that Pokemon becomes lucky, in which you'll have a IV floor of 12, 12, 12, and it'll be cheaper to power up. So if you want a couple extra good IV OSHAWOTTs at the end of the community day, go ahead and trade with your friend. However, make sure that you evolve your OSHAWOTTs into Samurotts before 7 p.m. local time, since remember, you need to evolve up to 2 hours after the event to get that exclusive move. Finally, some general tips for you guys which concern pretty much any event. Just to remind you guys, do not play before 11 a.m. If you don't know, if you catch any Pokemon around you before 11 a.m., those Pokemon would have changed into OSHAWOTTs, in which they could be shinies, they could be good IVs ones. So just don't play the game before 11. Once the event starts, go ahead and start playing. And also that goes for field research tasks. Don't do any field research tasks. If you complete them before 11, they won't change into the OSHAWOTT Community Day field research tasks. Be sure to have plenty of Pokeballs prepped. This is pretty obvious stuff, and plenty of storage prepped as well. You don't want to go ahead and transfer Pokemon during the day. Just try to clear out your bag if you can, so you have a smooth time during the day. Have a buddy active with at least a great buddy level, in which it will catch assist you, so it'll do that bounce back thing, so you can help out to catch more OSHAWOTTs. So make sure that is set up. And finally, if you are a hardcore grinder, since we do have 3-hour incense, you can activate up to 8 incenses during the community day. It'll give you 24 hours of incense. If you want to go ahead and continue grinding after the community day, it'll cost last you 8 incenses instead of the usual 24, since they will last you 3 hours each. So that's just a tip for you guys if you want to go ahead and get some extra incense spawns after the community day, get some regular spawns in. With that said, guys, that's pretty much the video. I'd love for you guys to comment below any tips I might have missed so you can help out your other trainers. And if you just watched this video, maybe go check out the comments below, see if anyone left a great comment that could help you out during the community, guys. I really appreciate y'all watching. We're gonna see you in the next one. Follow for more tips. Peace.